It started subtly, so small I almost missed it. I was brushing my teeth, just another Tuesday morning, when I noticed it. My reflection's eyes, they didn't blink when I did. They just stared, wide and unmoving, from the other side of the glass. I shook my head, blaming it on lack of sleep. But then it happened again. I'd raise my hand to fix my hair, and my reflection's hand would be a fraction of a second too slow or too fast. The tiny delays became bigger. A smile I didn't make, a head tilt I didn't perform. A cold dread started to bloom in my stomach. This thing in the mirror, this copy of me, was no longer a copy. It was becoming ... something else. The fear was like ice in my veins. I avoided mirrors for a week, showering in the dark, dressing with my back to the wardrobe. But you can't escape your own reflection forever. Car windows, a puddle on the street, the dark screen of my phone. It was always there, watching. One night, I caught its gaze in the darkened living room window. Its expression was one of pure terror. Its mouth moved, forming words I couldn't hear. It pointed frantically behind me, into the darkness of my own apartment. I spun around, my heart hammering against my ribs. There was nothing there, just empty shadows. When I turned back, it was crying, silent tears streaming down its face. What was it trying to warn me about? The warnings became more frequent. It would point at the front door just before a stranger knocked. It would shake its head frantically when I picked up a glass of water, which I later discovered had a tiny crack. It wasn't my enemy. It was trying to protect me. But from what? The answer came one stormy evening. The power went out, plunging the house into darkness. I lit a candle and, against my better judgment, walked into the bathroom. In the flickering light, my reflection looked different, desperate. It pressed its hands flat against the mirror, as if trying to push through. Its face was a mask of panic. And then I heard it. Not a voice in my head, but a whisper, dry and raspy, coming from the mirror itself. "It's coming," it hissed. "You have to run." Behind my reflection, in the mirrored gloom of the bathroom, a new shape was forming. A tall, spindly silhouette with too many joints and a featureless face. My reflection slammed its fists against the glass, the soundless impact sending shivers down my spine. It was trying to break free, not to replace me, but to help me. The thing behind it was getting clearer, its long fingers stretching towards my reflection's back. I finally understood. The real prison wasn't my world. It was the mirror, and the monster wasn't my reflection. It was trapped in there with it. I screamed and scrambled backwards, fumbling for the doorknob. My reflection gave me one last look, a look of grim acceptance, before the shadowy figure finally reached it. The candle blew out. I was left in total darkness, with only the sound of my own ragged breathing and the terrifying, echoing silence from the other side of the glass. I never looked in that mirror again. Sometimes, late at night, I think I can still hear a faint tapping. I just pray it's not trying to get out. Thanks for listening. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Stay safe.